This is Wymark, Saskatchewan. In this series, I'm going to be running this massive seed and grain operation, as well as making pancakes and selling some beef stock. Some friends will be jumping in to help out every once in a while also. Now, without further ado, let's get into the farming. We began the morning by having a meeting in the kitchen with some cups of coffee. The first job of the day was to get in the combine and start harvesting up the durum wheat. I'd be jumping in the John Deere X9 with a 45-foot header, and Sharp would be carting with the 9RX and auger wagon as well as the semi-truck. I began by doing a headland around the field, giving me room to turn around without going on the public road. As the combine takes pretty big, Sharp was baling up the field at the same time as me harvesting. Once I was full, we unloaded and I continued on. The next unload was on the move, which is always fun to do. No time, the durum wheat was done and we had about 50,000 liters of it. I folded up the combine and jumped in the auger wagon. I wanted to unload this load for myself and see where we're storing everything. I made my way onto the weigh scale where we stopped to get a reading of the truck. Then I unloaded into this massive grain leg. Now with the trailer emptied, I parked it off to the side and me and Sharp headed over to the store. We have quite a few items over here that we haven't brought over to the farm yet, so we wanted to pick up the flatbed and bale stacker. Once back at the field, we unloaded the trailer and I hopped in the 7R with the Massey baler. Since we don't have another medium tractor and all we had left was the 9RX, Sharp hopped in that and started trying the bale stack. It was really hard, so we ended up switching the tractors around. We made about 29 bales out of that field. I stacked them next to the trailer. Then I jumped in our small case loader tractor and headed over to the field to start putting them on the trailer. After some painstaking stacking, we are ready to head over to the sell point. $25,000 in the bank, Sharp drove us back to the farmyard. We dropped the flatbed off in the yard and connected to the grain trailer, headed over to where we would be harvesting the next wheat field. Fun fact, the John Deere X9 has 3 passenger slots with the Kubota DLC. Pretty cool. Enough fooling around for now. It was time to get back to carting for Sharp so we could keep things moving. We attempted to do this cool camera shot where we emptied the combine into the auger wagon into the transport trailer, but it didn't really work out so well. Close to 2 hours later, we are done with the wheat harvest. I folded up the combine and put the header on the trailer, as well as connected it up to the combine. Now it was time to use the square baler and get this field all baled up. As I was baling, Sharp was moving seed over to the seed production. He moved one load of wheat over, and I took over from there. We dumped about 44,000 liters of wheat. That's just 2 of these truckloads. With the seed in, it was time to add liquid fertilizer and liquid herbicide. So I grabbed the truck with the tanker on it and started filling up the production. With the seed production running, I hopped into the 9RX and got to bale stacking. stacks of bales later, I hopped back into the semi and disconnected the tanker and connected up to the flatbed so we can put the bales on it for selling. With the field all picked up, I got into the little case tractor and stacked them on the trailer. Sharp sold one load of bales before me and we're up to $58,000. So we believed after this load we would be over $100,000. There was still like half a bale stack at the field that needed to be loaded. Our friend Jimmy Sim came online and helped me stack those on the trailer as Sharp had to leave. I made an error when pulling in the farmyard and crashed into the trees. James couldn't stop laughing. With the semi-truck parked up, I got in the pickup truck as I asked James to close all the doors. We ran around the farm and made everything secured for the night. And so August year 1 was complete and it was time for a rest. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed and we'll see you next time.